Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Ice Spear in Pixel Blade, and this weapon is epic, but is rated better than most legendary weapons up until World 4. Big thanks to these guys that helped me with the intro. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Alright, so just a heads up, this video is meant for mid to early, late game players. Ice Spear is only better than most legendaries besides World 4 Crimson Abyss legendaries. But with that out the way, let's talk about Ice Spear. So for starters, Ice Spear does 93 base damage and 567 damage max level. It has a 15% base crit chance and a 50% crit chance max level. Then it also deals frost damage on top. Frost damage isn't the best, but let's not worry about that for right now. For now, let's talk about the ability. It's called Arctic Wind, and it makes a snowstorm for 7 seconds that freezes enemies and also does some damage to them. Alright, so heading to the dummies. This weapon absolutely shreds. Obviously though, y'all's Ice Spear might not do as much damage as mine, since mine is max level, but either way, this weapon is very good. But what we want is this ability. Once using it here, it may not look like a lot, but y'all will see soon. It is definitely not doing a lot of damage to these dummies, but it's alright, because that's not what we want. Also, if you are watching this, you probably have something like crystal armor. If you do, make sure to use it because it gives knockback to enemies if they hit you. But if you have something below crystal, use whatever. And if you have anything above like Blood Moon, Soul, or even Halo, use those. But anyways, let's go ahead and head into Tundra to show y'all how good this weapon is. I'm gonna run normal just for the sake of this video. Alright, before we start with Tundra, I want to note that Ice Spear is better than pretty much every legendary that's not from World 4 besides Titan, because Titan is just OP. Okay, let's finally get into gameplay with this weapon. So off-rip, this weapon totally shreds against Tundra. But once again, mine's max level, so y'all probably won't get the same effect as me, but it won't be too far off. Also, you want to get recovery with this weapon and also lifesteal. 1 so you can spam, and 2 so you can stay alive. And if y'all haven't already, and this video helps some of y'all out in Pixel Blade, feel free to like and subscribe for more content and videos like this. Also leave a comment and let me know what y'all's favorite weapon in Pixel Blade is. Also, while you're hitting mobs, you're also doing damage with frost and slowing them down. So that's another benefit to this weapon, since y'all aren't going to be one-shotting them like I am doing. But if you pair Ice Spear with 2 Titan teammates, you can easily clear Nightmare Tundra with no problem. Which is actually meta for Tundra. You should always run Titan, and Ice Spear, unless you have World 4 legendaries, of course. But anyways, let me show you what's so special about Ice Spear with this boss. So normally you would get destroyed because he can hit you and deal a lot of damage. But with Ice Spear's ability, it can freeze anything and make them not be able to deal damage to you. So with teammates, or even solo, you can seamlessly clear Tundra with this weapon alone, as y'all saw me annihilate that boss. Also, you can group enemies up and use the ability to freeze them and kill them all at once, which I didn't do very good right here. Alright, last thing, before I wrap this video up, I want to show y'all how to easily do the second boss if some of y'all are struggling on it. Because this boss can be very hard if you're doing Nightmare. So first, you want to start by killing the sorcerers. Also make sure you're dodging the snowballs from the snow golems, because they do so much damage and it's a free ticket to dying. I wasn't super worried about them since I was in normal, but I still took a load of damage. But once I'm done killing these sorcerers, I'll show y'all what to do with the golems so you can get past this boss pretty quick. Alright, so since I killed them, I'm going to wait for the golems to respawn. Also, this whole time I could have froze them. Alright, so now that they are back, you want to come back down here and bring them to this specific spot off the cliff. Once they are off, you can go right back up and kill the main dude. But you have to make sure to kill the sorcerers first, or this won't work. Then boom! No golems to worry about, just an easy damageless boss. Now, that's pretty much it for the guide and video on the Ice Spear. Everything past this is pretty straightforward and not much of a challenge at all, because all the rooms after this are tight and you can just spam freeze everyone. Also, the final boss is a piece of cake. So that wraps the video up, guys. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Also, thanks for all the support y'all have been showing lately. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video.